Hi, this is Gary. I just want to show you a few very useful tools if you are at all interested in etymology. And if you are in my Connecting with Ideas class, you will be, because one of the early assignments will ask you to use these tools. So here they are. One of my favorite tools for etymology is this etymonline.com. Etymology here is the study of words, and this is an online dictionary. A fellow does it just out of the goodness of his heart. Just for fun. It became a project of his, and it's actually very, very, very good. And the way it works, it's just like any search tool you would want. Suppose you wanted to know more about the English word starve, and you think to yourself, well, everyone knows what starve means. It means you don't get enough food and you die. But let's look at the history of it. If we look at starve, we find that it comes from this Old English, and there are lots of roots and interesting things here going all the way back to Proto-Indo-European. It talks about the conjugation of the verb and how it narrowed in meaning. It used to just mean to die. If you died of anything, you starved. But if you die of something, then the meaning is narrowed. So here's, you can die of cold, or later it meant to kill someone with hunger, and later the intransitive used to die of hunger. And so this is kind of interesting, and you can look through a word like that. Another good source for etymological information is available for you as a student at College of Western Idaho. If you go to the main page, you go to current students, you go to our library, then we do have a database in the O's, which is the best dictionary of English in the entire world. This is the Oxford English Dictionary, which is quite a mouthful, and so often we just call it by its abbreviation, the OED. And when you click on this, if you haven't already, you may be asked to log in to your student account, because this is something just for us. Other people would have to pay for it. You get it for free. And the Oxford English Dictionary, again, has this search capability. And if we look for starve, the interesting thing about the Oxford English Dictionary is that it is a historical dictionary. So we're interested in the verb, and I click on this, and it will give me, if I say show more, it will give me the entire history. And so here is the history, and these numbers here are centuries. So in the 16th century, Middle English to the 16th century, up to the 17th century, different ways it was spelled. The etymology here, again, you can extend this. There's a thing to click to show more or show less, and I've already expanded it, and it tells about the history of the word, and oftentimes we are surprised by how words change in their meaning. From then on, it gives different definitions, and as I say, it's a historical dictionary, so it means to die. And in Old English, that's what this OE means. There's a sentence like this, and yes, it does look like Old English. I'm not sure that most of us could read this and understand what it meant. Here in 1225, and the book is listed here, and you can click on any of these to get more information. There's another sentence, and it goes on and on and on up to about 1657. It had that general meaning of to die, and then it started getting a more specific meaning specifying the cause of death, and this is also very, very old, but it extends up quite a bit farther. This is only 150 or 160 years ago. And then anyway, it goes on and on and on, and you can see the history, and these quotations are always interesting to look at. So there are two possible sources for your etymology assignment. Good luck. I hope you enjoy it.